Students, today class obtain expression for magnitude and direction of resultant of two vectors. Previous video multiplication of vectors, scalar product or vector product of two vectors. So scalar product or dot product a dot b, vector a dot b equal to ab cos theta. Example, work done over gravitational potential energy. And vector product or a cross product a cross b equal to ab sin theta into n cap is a unit vector. So today class we obtain expression for magnitude and direction of resultant of two vectors. This is a 5-mark question. Students, is very important question. This question 5-mark question. Obtain expression for magnitude and direction of resultant of two vectors is very important your examination point. So how to prove resultant of two vectors? So now here diagram P and Q. P and Q are two vectors acted on point O, which are represented both magnitude and direction. So this is the magnitude. The length of this segment which represent magnitude. The arrow mark indicate direction. Now here P and Q, two vectors acting at a point O, which are represented both magnitude and direction. So now here O, P, O, A, C, B. Now O, A, C, B, this structure parallelogram. O, A, C, B is a parallelogram. So after you join the line O, C, join the line O and C. O and C, this line represents diagonal, the diagonal of the parallelogram. So the diagonal OC, which represents a resultant vector of P and Q. Now students, now observe your point here. Now join the line O and C. So this line, diagonal of the parallelogram. The diagonal O and C, which represent a resultant vector of P and Q. So O, A, C, B. So this structure parallelogram. Join the line O and C. R is a resultant vector. Resultant vector of R of P and Q. Theta is an angle between the vector P and vector Q. Theta is an angle between the vector P and Q. Alpha is the angle between the resultant vector R with vector P. So after you draw the line CD perpendicular to OA, draw the line CD perpendicular. Now this CD perpendicular to OA. So after which produce AD. So the theta is angle. This represents 90 degree. So this is the diagram for parallelogram. So now here P and Q are two vectors acted on point O, which are represented both magnitude and direction. R is a resultant vector of P and Q. Theta is the angle between P and Q. Alpha is the angle between resultant vector and with the vector P. So what is the statement of parallelogram vectors? Statement: if two vectors acted on point which are represented both magnitude and direction by the adjacent sides of the parallelogram, here this side and this side, adjacent sides of a parallelogram O, A, C, Newton's law means if two vectors act on point O, which are represented both magnitude and direction by the adjacent sides of the parallelogram. So this is a statement. So after you draw the line CD perpendicular to OA which produce. So now here one triangle is there. So now from triangle ADC, from triangle, now here ADC. In this triangle sin theta. So sin theta. So in this triangle, this side what? Opposite side. This side adjacent side. This is hypotenuse. So sin theta opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite CD or DC. Opposite side DC. Hypotenuse AC. Students, sin theta equal opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite side what? DC. Hypotenuse AC. AD. So AD is adjacent side. But sin theta equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Now DC equal to here. DC equal to AC sin theta. This side DC equal to what? AC sin theta. But AC parallel to OB. AC. Now you observe two lines here. AC, this line, which is parallel to where? OB. But OB equal to what? You have taken Q. So DC equal to Q sin theta. Is very important here, friends. DC equal to Q sin theta. Now from triangle ADC, sin theta equal to DC by AC. DC equal to AC sin theta. AC parallel to OB. OB equal to Q. Now in same triangle here, cos theta. So cos theta equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent side what? AD by AC. Adjacent side what? AD. Hypotenuse AC. So now AD equal to AC cos theta. Once again, AC which is parallel to what? OB. OB equal to Q. So AD equal to Q cos theta. Students, you know the two values is very important. One is a DC equal to Q sin theta. Another one is AD equal to Q cos theta. From triangle ADC. So I write one more time. DC equal to what? Q sin theta. And AD equals what? AD equals what? Q cos theta. Now one more triangle. From triangle ODC. So ODC. Applying Pythagoras theorem. Diagonal square. What diagonal here? So OC. OC square equals what? OD square. Friends, now observe in diagram here a triangle ODC. This is one triangle. How do you know the diagonal OC? Applying Pythagoras theorem, OC square equal to OD square plus DC square. So OC square equal to OD square plus DC square. So once again, OC square equals OD. Now here OD. OD written as OA plus AD. So OD. So now here friends, here O, here D. OD equals OA plus AD. So this line OD is taken as or equals OA plus AD. So now here OD equal to OA plus AD whole square plus what? DC square plus DC square. So now OC square equals here OA plus AD whole square. Formula A plus B whole square. A plus B whole square equal to what? A square plus B square plus 2AB. So 2AB. So now applying formula A plus B whole square equation here, OA square plus AD square plus what? 2AB. So 2 into OA into AD. So now expand this formula A plus B whole square equation. After what? Plus DC square. Plus DC square. Now substituting for values OC in diagram, what do you represent diagonal OC? Here R is the resultant vector of P and Q. OC equal to what? R square. So R square equals OA. So in the diagram what? OA equal to what? You have taken for vector P square plus AD. So already you know the AD value what? 2 cos theta. So AD equal to Q cos theta. AD square equal to Q square cos square theta plus here 2. Once again OA equal to what? P. AD equals what? Q cos theta. Q cos theta. Once again students here 2 OA AD. So 2 here OA in diagram OA equal to what? P. So P. After AD, so AD equal to what? Q cos theta plus DC square. So DC equal to what? Q sin theta. So D square equal to Q square sin square theta. So all values substituting the equation. OC equal to R. So OC square equal to R square. In diagram OP, so OA equal to what? P. So P square. AD equal to Q cos theta. Q square cos square theta. 2 OA AD. So 2 OA equal to P. AD equal to what? Q cos theta. After DC equal to Q sin theta. D square equal to what? Q square sin square theta. So now R square equal to. So now here P square plus. Now in this equation what? Here Q square cos square theta, Q square sin square theta. So this term and here the two terms which is constant Q square. Take. So sin square theta plus cos square theta. Friends, now observe your point here. Here Q square cos square theta. Last term q square sin square theta. So q square cos square theta, q square, should you take common q square. So first you write sin square theta after plus cos square theta plus 2pq cos theta. 2pq cos theta. So in trigonometry, some standard values. So now we have sin square theta plus cos square theta. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equals exactly 1. So in trigonometry lesson mathematics, you know the some standard values. So in standard mathematical equation here, sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So now formula r square equals p square plus q square. Sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So plus 2pq 2pq cos theta. 2pq cos theta. So r square equal to p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. Now r equal to, so now r equal to the root of the square root of. So r p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. So this is very important mathematical expression. The magnitude of the resultant of magnitude of two vectors. This equation shows that the resultant of, you see, magnitude of resultant of two vectors. This equation is very important. In physics, some physical quantities are there. Maybe electric field or magnetic field or electric force. How to calculate the magnitude of the two fields or two vectors. Now formula r equal to root of square root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. This is the expression for magnitude of resultant of the two vectors. Students, now we have one more concept, direction of resultant of two vectors. So previous one magnitude, but now we have direction. Alpha, it shows direction. Alpha is an angle between the resultant vector with the vector p. So you know the alpha value. So alpha, once again from triangle ODC. ODC. In this triangle ODC, in this triangle, tan alpha, tan theta. So tan theta equals what? Opposite by adjacent side. Now here angle ODC, here alpha. Tan alpha equal to opposite side what? DC. And adjacent what? OD. Adjacent side OD. So tan alpha equals DC. OD. Once again students here, OD written as OA plus AD. OA plus AD. OD written as OA plus AD. So tan alpha equal to DC equal to what? Q sin theta. Divided by OA equal to what? Vector P plus AD equal to what? Q cos theta. Therefore, tan alpha equals Q sin theta divided by P plus Q cos theta. So this equation represents direction of resultant of two vectors. Now here r equal to square root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. This is the expression for magnitude of resultant of two vectors. Now here tan alpha equal to q sin theta divided by p plus q cos theta is expression for direction of resultant of two vectors. So this is a 5-mark question. Obtain expression for magnitude and direction of resultant of two vectors, students. So you mark this point, practice so many times. This question is very important in your annual examination. This is a 5-mark question.